good, everybody? Welcome back to Subs Lie, Dubs Lie, a comprehensive anime podcast. It's your boy Jay, aka Versace Vegeta, and I am joined again by my dogs LJ and D. What's happening?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy D. We back at it again. Combination, man. Like, you won't even miss it. I'm telling you, it's 2 twos.
Yeah, doubled up this week. Triple for me. Triple.
Oh, yeah. The hardest working man in the lookout right now.
Tree P. I feel like Jordan right now, man.
Hell yeah. Same, man. I do appreciate all the work that you're willing to do for both shows constantly each week. So thank you again.
Listen, man, I get to talk to the homies about things that I like to talk about. Like, I would be a fool in some man's shoes if I sat here and complained about, So, nah, man, I'm super happy. I'm happy to talk about what we're talking about today, especially after what we talked about the day before and our disappointment in our voice the day before. Like, I feel so bad, man, because it's like, once again, a great character that when you really watch the show, what little that they had and what they could have done, you see growth, you see progression, you see him grow as a character, you see him grow as a pilot, you see him kind of create and find this family, you see him find like his love interest and all these things. It's just like, I wish you could have gave me more. You just give me a little more. Like, just so I mean, today the pilot we're talking about, it makes me happy because I feel that we got the perfect amount.
Yeah, this motherfucker gets super coverage. Like
everything across all 50 episodes.
Shit, if you really want to count, you have double Zeta too.
That's right.
it's all about him.
I mean, he was like in a vegetative state in that one, but
he might not have been going through the best.
Yeah, for the best, man. There's hope at the end, so that's always good.
So if you haven't figured it out yet, this week we are talking Kamille Bidan, one of the most misunderstood leads in all of Gundam, in my opinion, because I have seen so much discussion on this character for so many years. And my first experience with him is from amazing classic game, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. He doesn't say a lot in that game, but what he does say does resonate with most folks.
Kamille's a man's name, and I'm a man.
That's right. And that's a big part of his character, and we'll get to that. But Kamille Bidan is one of the greatest characters in all of Gundam, in my opinion. One of the perfect example of a Newtype.
Yeah, for a fact. Yes,
I'm willing to say that.
I'm willing to take it a step further and say he's the best Newtype.
Yeah,
I would agree.
The greatest Newtype.
Yeah, I believe so. Like by the end, I think he gets it to a point that it becomes a tragedy for him. So yeah, he's perfect Newtype.
There's so much to unravel within it. But before we do, I know it hasn't been very long since we last spoke. But how y'all been since we recorded our episode on Gorilla?
Shit, I've been good. I went back to watch my man Seed. And, it's not that, I'm not even saying it's not that bad because it's annoying, but, like, it's serviceable. Like, I feel like the last few episodes of any Gundam usually ends off strong. So
True.
Even the worst ones, it's like, I get you. So this one isn't too bad. It's just that knowing that there's a sequel to it, and it's like, damn, that shit made me upset. Cause I was like, damn, I really gotta go watch See Destiny. Cause I forgot, like legitimately, I forgot. I can't even tell you mainly when freaking Kira appears. Like, and I used to be able to just off the top. So
okay,
I gotta immediately go ahead and watch that.
I've heard that the shift with everything with Zala and Shin Asuka being major focus in See Destiny is a big contender for why a lot of people don't like it. Am I getting that wrong?
No, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
That and the fact it just sucks, but like, yeah, for sure. Like introducing a new lead for him to just be pushed to the sideline is kind of stupid to me, but it is what it is. Well, no, I've been chilling, man. Like it ain't been that long, so I've just been cooling off. I feel a little bit better, so that's always good.
Glad to hear you feeling better,
for sure.
How about LJ?
I'm doing great. While we're recording this, the northern lights are showing in the city, and you know, it makes me feel majestic to look in the sky and see just crazy colors right now. So
I'm sure you're feeling free of Earth's gravity right now. Man.
Yeah, you know, listen, I'm feeling very Newtype right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Those pictures that you sent us earlier had the sky looking very sharp. It's counterattack, you know?
Yeah, no, man, listen, for real.
Psycho frame waves.
That shit look real psycho
man, listen, I looked at the sky and started saying, I am Gundam. Like, it looked so crazy. But no, man. I mean, obviously, once again, short time between, but I've been good. Like I said, new episode of Lookout drop. We talked about Big Free.
Yeah.
Big Free Rin. The second core season 1, which if you have not watched Free Rin, you need to go watch it. Really great show.
I'm gonna give it an honest try after this season is over.
No, you really should. If you are someone that is into like adventure and, you know, magic and quest and things like that, is definitely up your alley. It tells a great story. It you know, I think in storytelling in general, but especially in anime, when you are trying to kind of connect a past and a present at the same time, I feel is very tricky.
Okay.
Because you don't want, I personally don't, you don't really want the past to tell the story. You want it to feel, the past to still feel significant, but you don't want it to feel like, oh, the current present story is just retelling whatever happened in the past. This does a great job of just like marrying both. And then the second core, it scratches that shonen itch that we all have it. You know, it scratches that without feeling cheesy or corny or anything of the sorts. It's great, man. It's just good storytelling. Definitely deserved anime of the year. Other than that other one that's just vibes to anime.
Oh yeah.
So
T-Mobile lead the anime, huh?
Yeah, you know, you feel me?
God damn.
You feel me? So, but no, man. What else have I been watching? I mean, other than watching what we're talking about today, have I? Okay, in non-anime stuff, Welcome to Derry has been really good first 3 episodes.
Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Derry has been really good these first 3 episodes.
I love Welcome to Derry. I'm a big fan of Stephen King novels. Big fan of It. It was like the scary movie for me as a kid. Like that was the one that was like, oh, I don't watch that a lot. That motherfucker scared me. Like Pennywise, the Tim Curry's Pennywise.
The OG wasn't even a movie. It was
the miniseries. Yeah.
I didn't know that for the longest. I thought it was just one long ass movie.
Yeah, nah, it was like aired on Sunday nights back in the day. And I remember my grandma, of all people, like my mom's mom, you know what I mean? Like the sweet grandma, right? She had it on a cassette. And I was like, whoa. But like, I remember me and my sister grew up watching that, and it was like, oh my God, this is scary. But it just stuck with me. So I'm a big fan of those and the 2017, 2018 versions of It Chapter 1 and 2. I like those as well, just because of a little bit more goes into with the story. So
yeah,
Welcome to Derry.
I was a big fan of 1 for sure. 2,
yeah. 2's a little slow.
2 got a little shaky for me, and then but I think though that this Welcome to Derry is definitely
perfect, bro.
It's so good so far, and like the latest episode.
Yes,
I was like, oh God, look,
I watched it earlier today. Yeah.
It's definitely one.
D, have you seen Welcome to Derry, or is that anything you'd be interested in?
No, I would spin. I'm gonna go ahead and spin.
If you're familiar with it at all, highly recommend, because it's literally just so in it, Pennywise attacks Derry Maine in like 27-year cycles or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So Welcome to Derry is about the 1962 cycle.
Ooh.
It's even got like one of the kids is the father of Will the father of Mike from it. So his father Will is one of the kids in this story, and his grandfather is an adult in this story, which is like the story. Are you familiar with The Shining?
No.
Oh, okay. A character from The Shining.
Listen,
in this,
the way they even tie in other novels in this is like one of the best parts.
One of the characters is sent to Shawshank. Like it's like this is literally like the Stephen King universe in one show. Good. It's very good. It's very good.
Oh yeah.
And there's teases about like the previous other cycles. And the thing is like we're only 3 episodes in, and they've like teased Pennywise. Like you've seen his outline, you've heard him, but like it's not heavily reliant on how Pennywise presents himself to the kids within it, because if you know anything about that character, he didn't always present himself as a clown. So like this is kind of like in that in between before he really started like coming to kids and getting them in sewers and shit. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good. What's been your takes on it though, LJ? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over. It's just
you're
I'm
good.
passionate.
You're spitting the same thing I'm feeling like right now. I love the connections that they're bringing in from other novels. I love a good prequel, and a good prequel that just is not. I like the fact that it's not so heavy-handed in let's lay all these Easter eggs that you can go into in the movies. Like no, like it feels like a very original story. Yes, you got characters and things that connect to the movies, but with this, it's like its own thing.
To be real, all the things that it's telling about in the show all did happen in the book.
Yeah. Ooh. And also too, shout out to old boy who damn near is a Newtype in this.
Yeah, Mike Halloran, man.
Yeah, Mike Halloran is yo, he pulled up on its layer, and Pennywise is like, "Hey, brother, you on the wrong side of the tracks. What you doing over here?"
Yeah, no, it's cold. It's cold. Like it's man, I almost want to say, you remember Lovecraft Country?
Yeah,
it's got that sort of sensibility to it where like it's not just a black story, it's an indigenous story. it's a story that's also based, these are all things like characters in different cultures that were important within its backstory. Like the events of it are based on these areas of culture where it's like, hey, it can play on these fears and things that people go through in their everyday lives and make it really fucked up and twisted. Even though the show is not about these like traumatic sorts of things, it plays on those things as fears. It's very good. It's very, very good.
Absolutely. No, it's been that and Smiling Friends. So what a range of bullshit that I am watching. Because Smiling Friends, that's my palate cleanser.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
But
it's so funny. I've seen a few episodes of it and I enjoyed it. Like
Smiling Friends is so hilarious, man. It's great because like some of my coworkers like it, so we be at work like quoting it. So
that's cool.
But nah, man, like I said, I know our time away has been short, but listen, we chilling good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been up to obviously the same shit. Watching Welcome to Derry. I've been really heavy. I just finished. Oh, hey, yo, D, we just got 3,000 diamonds in G Generation Eternal. I just got a notification for it right now. I've been playing a lot of Gundam G Generation Eternal, like D mentioned previously. But I've also been playing the console and Steam game G Generation Cross Race. It's a It's the same style of game as G Generation on the phone, but it just only covers the AU shows. So we're talking like Gundam Wing, Seed Destiny, 00. It comes with the DLC already, so it's got like Iron-Blooded Orphans, a lot of the Wing extended content, G Gundam, Turn A, Age, Gundam Age, which I haven't watched yet. So yeah, like it's got some pretty cool stuff, but like I don't know, when I compare the phone game to, thank you also D for helping grind my account, really appreciate you on that
for sure.
When I compare the phone game to the console game, the phone game is just easier to pick up and like get into. Oh, I can build this mobile suit and get this, and I just don't understand everything, even though it's in full English. Like it's not fully explained everything in the console game, so just not having as easy of a time with it. Gotcha. But it has been cool just being able to play with those mobile suits. And also, had a chance to check out the State of Play presentation. Wow, that's plug and play stuff. I watched the State of Play presentation today for PlayStation. They had a Super Robot Wars Y little bit in there. We're getting the DLC for that next week. I'm excited because I finally get to
waiting. Love that, bro. I know you've been waiting for that,
bro. I mean, like, the game been out like 2.5 months now. I'm like, I done beat the game twice now, and now this is just my first Super Robot Wars experience playing a brand new one. So I just kind of been like, not really impatient, but I have just been like, hey, I would really like to play as Kamen Riders now, my boy. You know, my favorite Kamen Riders in the game, Kamen Rider Double, and his mentor Kamen Rider Skull. It's also got Big O in there.
That's pretty good.
I'm sorry, I can't really complain with the options that we get in this DLC. So we get that in a week. Really excited for that because it just so happens I took off 2 days off next week, and it's the last 2 days off of the week. It's my brother's birthday next week. He hasn't really got back to me as to whether he's sure if he wants to do anything. My brother, I'm talking to you right now. Hey, how are you doing, Brian? I know you listen to this, so please get back to me if you are trying to do something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just letting you know.
Break your life, black man.
I have your. I sent you a text. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you're listening to this right now, I have your birthday and the day after and that weekend off. So if you're trying to do something, let's do something.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. That was specifically for my brother Brian. Cool. Anyway, I'm excited for that DLC. I'm excited for my brother's birthday. I'm excited for so much. The holiday season is upon us, guys. I'm a very gracious person. I am a very thankful person, and I'm thankful for the two of y'all. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet. No, it's not Christmas yet, but I just want to let you know, for this season, I got y'all a little something. So after we record, I'm gonna need some addresses. Could be getting those things very soon.
That's lit, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, I was just happy to be on the scene. I was like, hey, I'm just happy to be here.
I like to I love this show, and I love doing this, and I like to have something that physically represents the amount of time and effort we put into it. Something that's just like cool to have, and something that's just cool to be like, yeah, that's kind of like represents those few weeks we spent on this. So that's why I asked y'all for y'all's favorite Gundams. I needed to know. So if I could do something with it. Yeah.
So man, I just want to let you know I appreciate you, bro. And I'm just, like I said, I'm thankful to be able to create cool things with cool people and my friends, man. Like I can't ever complain.
Bro, it's the best. This is being able to do this on a weekly basis with y'all, being able to touch back with passions that I've had for so long. Like it serves this is almost like therapy in its own way, because it's like it allows me to get back into something that's like, oh man, I've been putting this off of, like really being able to experience this and enjoy this to the fullest. So even though I do like be making these as like, oh, that's a season, it's things that I would love to just get back in touch with at any given point in my life. So
Yeah.
Very thankful.
Ain't it fun?
It is.
Ain't it damn fun.
So let's get to it. We are recording this on November the 11th. That is the birthday of Zeta Gundam's very own Kamille Bidan. So we're celebrating that. No better way than here we are 40 years after 1985's Zeta Gundam has been released. That's 20 years since the 20th anniversary movie. Those piles of junk. New translation movies have been released. Very pretty to look at, but what I don't approve of. Like, don't try to watch that as your way to get into Zeta Gundam. Don't do it.
Not my Zeta.
Don't do it.
It's bad. Like, I think bad is harsh. I think it's a disservice.
It is. It is, and it's like, hey, let's put Zeta Gundam in a pocket of time and act like that's the only thing that ever happened, and that's how it treats Zeta Gundam, and it skips a whole bunch, it throws characters out of whack. We don't have to get into it, but to think that we're 20 years after the 20th anniversary celebration is wild.
This is crazy.
Gundam is time memorial, but this week we are getting to Kamille Bidan, returning back to the Universal Century. We've got a world that's still recovering from the scars of the 1 Year War, but the main focus will be Kamille Bidan, the Newtype who gave us Zeta Gundam's pilot. His strength isn't found in his firepower, only in how he feels throughout the battlefield. This is someone who is similar to characters we've discussed before, but this is the archetype.
Yeah.
You don't get your Garad Rans, your Judo Ashtas, your Loran Seahawks. You don't get these types of characters without Kamille Bidan.
Yeah, damn near impossible. Like, he is the blueprint. Been that for years. Even in shows that Tamino hasn't watched, from what I've heard from later news. But yeah, that's probably one of the most well thought out characters of the 80s and in Gundam. So, glad we're able to cover him, man.
So today, join us as we dive into Kamille's breakdowns, his breakthroughs, and why his story still hits like a gut punch 40 years later. It's Zeta Gundam's own Kamille Bidan.
Don't get away unless we fire right now. Be gone from this world! You'll never be able to beat me, boy!
If you won't side with me, then I'll simply eliminate you.
Give it a rest. They won't get away with this. Retrieve all mobile suits. Is this some kind of weapon that I've never seen before?
Shall we end it here, or would you rather live?
Well, you still want to fight?
進化の鼓動を聞け。モビルスーツ究極のバージョン。それがゼータ。ウェイブライダーからモビルスーツへ。驚異の完全変形デラックスゼータガンダム発売中。
His name's a man's name, damn it.
Yeah, stop playing with him, please.
I've never seen so many people get smacked.
Bro.
Oh, absolutely.
And kicked.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone was getting slapped in this series. Like, everyone got slapped.
They earned it. Some of them earned it.
I mean, bro, women, children, men, dogs, cats. Everyone was getting smacked in series.
Gundams.
Gundams?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what? It starts, episode 1 in general, there's probably like 5 people that get smacked.
Yeah.
There's a guy that gets jumped in like episode 3.
Yeah.
What a great show based on that. Like,
And those are the least brutal actions in the whole show. That's the wild part.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of getting smacked and punched upside the head. And like, that's all the softest violence.
Yeah, unfortunately, man.
It's wild, man. Shouts out to my boy Kotz, hothead, little piece of shit child. He the only one that dodged the slap. When that one time when Bryce like he was done, I was like, whoa, whoa.
You're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do that. That's how you knew he was gonna die. Like he was the only person that dodged the slap. Like, oh, he's gonna get it bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, but he's still my god, though, man. It's hard. Like you watch 007.
I felt for Kotz a lot. Yeah,
I did, man. Those kids, man. It was probably the biggest, brightest spots in the original Gundam. So to see one just end up in that fate. It's tragic, and the reoccurring trend of 3 characters we're gonna talk about inevitably is so sad. Like that cycle is tough. It's breaking. It's not just one person. Like we could talk about Kamille and 4. Like no, that shit happens to every damn character. It seems in Zeta. So, man, very tough. Very damn tough.
No, you said it. I'm sorry, what were we about to go into, LJ?
I was gonna say though, this is, I mean, what a great series, what a great pilot. Like one thing I really enjoyed watching this is that, I mean, this is Bandai at the time. This is post OG. OG does pretty good. But you know the toys are selling though.
The toys is what brought this all back.
The toys are selling. And Bandai is like, you know what? Here's a shitload of cash. Do what you want. do what you did again. But no, like this. I mean, coming out in the '80s and right now, I mean, it feels like an '80s sci-fi. TV show. I mean, just how sci-fi felt during that time, during the 80s. I mean, you have Blade Runner, you have Predator, you have all these things that are actually pretty dark. And Zeta kind of follows suit and all that. Like, this is a pretty dark series. Storyline wise, color wise, like it feels like that. But the animation is so good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Even in comparison to what we're getting nowadays, this animation holds up so well.
Look at those openings. They hold up, man.
Nah, man. And that's a bop.
Like
that you can't hear on Crunchyroll.
Man.
I said, yo, make this Star Wars.
I put on episode 1 and I started the first. I was like, hang on. This sounds like it's from the soundtrack. What is this? This is not the opening theme song. No. So I went and sailed the seas and got the show. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, cool. I much rather prefer this because, yeah, man, I don't know what they were thinking. No, I get it. They didn't get the rights or whatever, licensing, whatever. For all the other Gundam shows, like this is the only one that in the dub, like it just doesn't have the openings, the proper openings.
It is. Ooh,
it's not.
It's not good. But yo, I still gotta spin the dub. Inevitably, I will. But like, it sounds like the clips that I have seen. Like I've heard the famous Quattro line in dub, but like it sounds like the early 2000s dub.
So I did my research on this dub. Because I listened to it and I was like, I recognize some of these voices. I've heard some of these voices already. I recognize the narrator. And I was like, that sounds like the East is Burning Red. The narrator is definitely Master Asia. So I went and I looked it up. And so if we know our history on Canadian dubbing studios, there's Blue Studios and there's
Ocean Dub.
Ocean Dub. Ocean Dub did Mobile Suit Gundam. Right. They also did Gundam Wing. Blue Studios. So if we remember, like the way it went back in the early 2000s, we got Gundam Wing, then Mobile Suit Gundam. So then Blue Studios takes over for 2003's G Gundam. In 2004, Zeta Gundam dub comes out, and that's still Blue Studios. So it's a lot of, they completely recast the people that were in Mobile Suit Gundam for these actors that they already had from G Gundam. But for like the actor for Char, you can tell he watched Mobile Suit Gundam because he's doing his best to do the same voice inflection and the same like tone of voice that you hear of Char in Mobile Suit Gundam stuff.
Yeah,
right.
I can appreciate that too.
Yeah, and honestly, even with it being G Gundam's actors in the dub, it does not sound as stiff as G. Like this is definitely Gundam actors that are used to recording a Gundam show now, so it doesn't sound as like wooden as G Gundam. It definitely has the feel of a Gundam dub, but I will say, having compared the dubs to the scripts, Zeta Gundams is the one Gundam series that's the most like, oh, they made choices here.
Oh.
They didn't change anything per se, but they definitely shortened a lot of statements or made a lot of statements that characters said feel more like a real person is saying them rather than like an anime character is talking.
Oh, I get it. It's a serious series.
Yeah,
so I can appreciate that,
and that's
I'm
what I was
about
about
that.
Exactly why I was bringing that up, because in Gundam Wing's dub and G Gundam's dub, they're almost one for one the original script, and that's fine for those shows. But for Zeta Gundam, there's just so many character moments.
Yeah, you have to hammer home the point that indeed that these are some of the most emotional moments in the whole entire franchise. So I can appreciate that. And
I mean, in the first within the first 5 episodes, you see him lose both of his parents.
Yeah.
I would be pissed off if I heard some regular 2000s modern dub isms. I would be that'd probably be the last time I watch.
So yeah, I would say it's at least an easier dub to listen to, right? It doesn't sound like the early 2000s in terms of like how the characters are acted. Yeah, sure, but it's a dub that holds up to where I wasn't annoyed with it. Yes, I wasn't annoyed with it at all. Though I do prefer a lot of the original Japanese voice actors in Zeta. So there was definitely episodes where I was like, I need to run this in Japanese. I just know shit's gonna go down. I want to hear it, you know?
Damn, it's so sad. Like, not even like to pivot to something else. It's like there's a certain character and a certain voice actor, and I just feel I was disappointed when I rewatched this joint, bro. Not because of the quality of the show. This show is amazing. It's just one particular character, and we're gonna cover him later on. But man, Jesus, that voice actor, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't, man. It pissed me off, but nonetheless, like, yeah, you can't.
It was hard to hear. It was hard to hear Amuro speak in Japanese.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, because it was like, oh man, you can't not think about it. But
yeah, it's really hard. And like while I was watching it, he was a topic of discussion on the timeline lately. So it's like, damn, I can't really dodge it no matter what. And you know, Amuro, like he's one of my favorite characters in anime. Period. So it's like, damn. How do I like if I want to go back and watch a Gundam, how am I going to go ahead and stomach like 3 pieces of work?
Yeah,
it's really hard. So disappointing. But Japanese is always like it's not no subs are always superior over here. But like I want to hear Char's voice actor in Japanese every single damn time. That's just out the question.
Ikeda's a legend.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah,
I can't even be. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. Listen, man. Hey, shout out to my dubs because my attention span has been fried chicken. Listen, dog. I watched There's a couple of them I watched in sub, and there's been a couple of times where I'm like, bro, I done blinked like 7 times. I don't know what just happened. I'm like, hold on, I gotta rewind.
A lot of things be happening in Zeta real fast.
Often in Zeta, I had to do the same.
It's a lot of rewinding, bro.
Man, listen, stuff moves quick in this series too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'll be like, bro, I'm like, they were just alive 2 seconds ago. What do you mean they're dead?
Yo, oh man.
What do you mean they're not? I'm like, what?
Child betrayed. What the? Yo, it's a lot, man.
You're like,
It's a
man,
lot.
you done got triple crossed. This guy don't live on this side no more. Like she a damn double triple agent.
She's a bro. Yeah, that's why I love this series.
Exactly what makes Zeta the
shit.
best. There's so much, and there's so many. I almost want to say story type tropes for Gundam that are created here in Zeta.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so many different types of events where I'm like, oh, I've seen that play out in other shows.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Ooh, I see a red flag.
Yeah.
It's over. You like I already knew. By the time we did when he was up in that Winter John, during that 4 episode, you know the one.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
yeah, towards the end. I
was like, damn, she really going. And it don't help that the episode titles really be just like flat up.
Yes, the episode title will let you know exactly what the heck is going on.
Shout out to the narrator. He's like my favorite character in this entire show.
Absolutely, shout out to him.
Yeah,
man. He good. But yeah, I don't know if it's like I'd have to ask somebody who's Japanese. Like, you guys don't care about spoilers. I'm assuming because it's like, damn, I'd be pissed off if the title of the next episode damn near would tell me like, yo, this person is dying. Man, there's a lot in this show. So shout out to y'all if y'all can take it. I'd be irritated.
I would almost want to say, like, don't show me the trailer for next week.
Man, the previews, you gotta skip.
I don't even know.
I would suggest if you watch this series, skip the credits.
Yeah, you legit got to, because they will tell you the whole next episode.
The credits, literally. Yeah, you can say that a lot for a lot of the UC century. Like, I don't know what it was. The way how Tamino directed it, like, I don't know, man. He's just like, here you go.
It's very much a deal with it.
And you shoot your own father? See if Kamille can on that.
Yeah, come on.
You didn't want to leave no suspense or anything, did you, buddy?
You're like, oh, man, next week, y'all get your tissues out. Man, it's happening.
No, absolutely, man. Zeta Gundam is a show of all shows for the fact that it builds on the drama of all these characters, and you better be ready for anything to happen to your fave. But with Kamille himself, this is a character who, you know, I like Amuro's character because he's this like sort of everyman, but he's very smart and gets into his situation. Kamille is the first one that's like just a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
like Amuro has his issues, but for the most part, he handles them in a way like it's realistic to me a lot, and it's realistic to Kamille as well. But like Amuro, the way how he felt his transgressions, like it felt more like how an adult would handle it.
Yes, whereas Kamille
is like a flat out. He's a
15-year-old for sure.
He's a 15-year-old with a huge temper. He's got all the rage galore, and you look at his background and like how he was raised, who his two parents were, just the unfortunate being named what sounds like a girl name, which it doesn't. But like, yeah,
no, get into it.
Yeah, like that whole, it's crazy. But like Kamille, it's that rage and resentment. It's not just only from his name. It's from just everything. He's dumb. He doesn't want to do his judo. You find out that he does judo. He leaves.
He skips it the moment we see him.
Yeah, he leaves. The disgust with his parents. Like, for the most part, you would think that we come from Gundam, the original Gundam. Like, Amuro, for the most part, he really loved his parents. They disappointed him, but he never like. There was no like, I resent them essentially. But Kamille, that anger is like, it's at an all-time high.
It's seething.
It's seething, bro.
But I mean, it's justified. Like even because like I think one of Camille's best moments in this entire series, and he has a lot of great ones, is after his dad dies and all that, and I think it's him and Emma arguing, and he's just like, you don't know what it feels like to have a mom and a dad, but like not have a family. Like, is it bad for me to like want a normal family? Like, I just wanted a normal, like that's it. Like, my dad got this mistress. My mom just works all the time for the military. Like, I just want a normal ass family. But it's like that moment right there. You're just like, damn. Like,
yeah. And he always makes solid points. I've never, for the most part, like, like when they have the main character just complain and want, like, I always seem to agree with Camille's point of view. Like, he's still a child. Like,
it's easy to
like, and it's a lot of that violence, not just anger. It's just a rejection of like all the things that bothers him. Just the authority. He hates the Titans. The parents, they're not parents to him. They're not a family. It's a lot. He's just fighting every little thing that represents all the bad in Gundam, essentially.
And that's the thing with Kamille, is like you said, his two parents being politicians for the Federation, right? They're not even people who are like doing for the good of everyone, right? His father is someone you see is absolutely corrupt.
Yeah, his dad
was a piece of shit.
If your father is an engineer in Gundam, you're cooked. There's no. If your father worked on a Gundam, 9 out of 10, he's not a good person, or he just flat out.
I see where Arnold got it from.
Yeah, Amuro, and then to see Kamille, this is like, and there's some generational curse between every Newtype protag. But yeah, not a good person at all. Got a mistress on the side. Kamille knows that's a lot of hate for that. And his mom, you would think he would feel bad for his mom. He don't.
He doesn't.
He's just angry because all she does is just work for the Titans. Like, her life is just work. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no oppression towards it. There's no, I'm angry about having to do so. Like, no, it's just willing cooperation to work for such a corrupt system. So I can understand why he reacts the way he reacts.
And honestly, as a character, he represents that sort of anger of a whole generation, inheriting the trauma of war, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You're just fed up.
If you consider that we have to really think about mecha anime in the 70s and 80s. Who was it written by? The children of people that served in World War II. We can laugh about it all we want to, but the reason motherfuckers get slapped a lot in Gundam is because corporal punishment was a regular thing.
That's a regular thing, bro. That's nothing to like. It's nothing you would avoid. It's a norm. So of course you'd be angry at that. And I like the way Elton, expresses his frustrations with reality in his shows. And you could tell in I don't know what got under his skin there, but he's letting things fly in Zeta. Absolutely. And he even doubles back on that and doubles Zeta. But in Zeta, everything that you could tell, whether it be the politicians, like, I feel like it represents people. I think people look at it like, oh, he's just trying to, or just, I guess, relate to maybe the Germany and any form of democracy. It's like,
buddy, it goes so much deeper than that.
It goes so much deeper than that, bro. Like,
I implore anybody who is well versed on modern political history to look up Zeta Gundam's production pitch. I'm not going to say anything further. I am not going to go to any further details. But I implore you to look up Zeta Gundam's production pitch. There's a lot of stuff that did not make it into this show that this man's mind was on that is very relevant today. And if you just pay attention to the naming of the mobile suits in Zeta Gundam for 5 seconds, it's right there in your face. I'm not going to say no more. Continuing on with Kamille Bidan. But his character is very defiant for a very specific reason. It's because that is the spirit of people who had to grow up under those who were in war. So you have Char and Amuro's generation, Bright's generation. That's all about their stoicism or their idealism towards how they feel the world should be. And oftentimes you'll hear the younger character, you will see younger characters affected by the choices of those who are older than them without their autonomy considered for it. That's the story of all the cyber Newtypes here. Mm-hmm. That's the story of Kamille, like it or not. I love the fact that in Zeta Gundam, you have the AU, you have the Titans, you even have Axis Xeon. Who's the good guy side? There is none.
There's good guys. Like, if he hadn't made it clear, there's no good guy. Federation, and I always hate when people look at the Federation as the good side because they're fighting against, you're fighting against a tyranny, but no, they're not good.
They're evil tyrants.
They're evil tyrants. Yeah. The Titans are the Titans are a result of taking advantage of a terrible situation that happens in a next episode we're going to cover real soon. So yeah, they're not good. It's a lot of things that get passed aside and blindsided, flat out ignored, or used to be manipulated a lot in this series.
That's the real reason why I find Kamille to be one of the best characters in Gundam, because he's an outside looking in character. Mm-hmm. We always grew up, if you were watching Gundam and, if you self-resonated with Amuro, Kamille is the slap in the face that reality does not work like that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Tough. Facts. And I think, once again, even through your introduction to Kamille, you can just tell that he was just fully accepting his reality until he just couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
In the moment that he got a chance to break away from that, he was like, "Oh, bet." He said, "Stay."
Yeah, that boy joined AUG not just because he I agree with what you guys are working, but I did this straight on this fight. I did this fight, baby. I hate these mods.
Yeah, he was just like, I hate these niggas, bro. What you like?
I hate these people.
Are y'all niggas that be fighting Jared Mesa? Because that's who I want to fucking link up with.
I'm really gonna hurt him. Don't worry about it. Just put me in space. I got it,
bro. Listen, he gets in the mobile suit, and the first thing he attempts to do is step on a police officer.
That boy does that little laugh. I was like, damn, I see where Hero got that laugh from. Yo, he went crazy. But you know what? It's a bunch of that's just a bunch of generational trauma that he had to deal with being released. So I get it. Sometimes we do that.
I think.
No, my bad.
I was gonna say, but I think that once again, talking about Kamille, his distaste for goddamn, why are their name the Titans? His distaste for the Titans, right, didn't automatically make him want to ride with the other side.
Nah.
Because even when they were attempting to make him a soldier and say, hey, you're gonna do this, he was like, hey, big bro.
I'm cool off that. Literally.
He was like, give me some time to think about it. You know, he's just like, I'm not finna jump fully 2 feet in on whatever y'all got going on. He was just like, I just don't like them enough that I would rather just be around y'all than to be around them.
Yo, he was talking. Yeah, him and Emma going back and forth in the early episodes is some of the funniest things.
Oh, it's so great, bro. Like their dialogue, bro. When she sons Kamille and was like, "You only want to call yourself a kid when you don't want to do some shit," I was like, she's barring him up right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I shout out to Emma. I love their dynamic, and I like the fact that she did realize that Kamille was searching for that other kind of figure, and she puts in like a stop and hold to it. So it was cool. But goddamn, Kamille in the first episodes, or rather the first 10. Yeah, him and AUG, I don't get it. If I'm Char, I'm getting this little boy off the ship. I understand why he wouldn't, but I'm getting him off.
That boy Char was grooming him like crazy.
Absolutely.
That's Char in a nutshell. And boy, when we talk about that man, oh man, I'm barring him up. I'm definitely barring him up.
That boy Char is like, some of his behavior in this series causes a lot of bullshit.
No, absolutely. He's the result of a lot of things. And he knows that too. He knows it.
Oh, that's the issue, is that he's a very self-aware guy.
Yeah.
He's not self-aware.
Yeah.
And that makes it even worse when you see some of the decisions that he makes.
Man, Char, it goes around crashing out and will be like, I have definitely put myself in a difficult position. It's like, he's a real funny guy. And the result, like, first of all, this whole Quattro business, you're just doing that because you're just such a lazy punk. You know what you're supposed to do. If there was ever a time to come out and say you're casual, you would have done it right then and there. Right in that midst, after winning the awards finished, you immediately go ahead, because you would have said something like, all that Xeon shit would have been put to a halt, brother. I don't understand what be going on in that boy head. And for Kamille to find, like, it was like an early mentorship. I'm glad that he broke out of it. I'm glad he broke out of it for a little bit. I mean, Camille's a little bit flip-floppy with his behavior, but for the most part, when he's upset and angry at the stupid shit that Quattro does, he's gonna let him feel it. So shout out to that.
But it was also the thing. I mean, the whole Newtype story is one of the best storylines in this too.
Yeah.
Because you see very early on that Kamille is like trying to fight this stigma of like, I'm not a Newtype, like I'm not it. But with Quattro being there, it helps him not feel so alone with it, and it helps him like being able to like, God, what moment is it? What mission was it? But essentially, he goes, Quattro, did you feel that too? We need to go back to the ship. Like, we need to go back. But it's that moment right there where he's like, he knows that Quattro's the only one that can relate to him in this sense.
Yeah.
So it creates this dynamic between them where it's like, yeah, Quattro does some things that pisses him off and makes him like, it rubs him the wrong way. But also at the same time, he knows that Quattro's really the only one on this ship that can really understand him. Mm-hmm. But I know what, I do like the fact though that they made Char like his quote unquote mentor and not Amuro.
Yes.
Amuro,
especially when you consider Amuro was done. Like
Amuro could never, bro.
The time we see Amuro in this show, like, and we'll get to it later, but it really is just something where Amuro is the complete opposite of himself.
Washed up athlete.
Bro, he's like, man, fuck all this bullshit. He's like,
yeah. And it's understand. I can't get mad at it. It's like, damn, bro, you want no parts of this. They really got you on lock. But Amuro could never be his mentor. There's nothing that Amuro can possibly tell Kamille besides regret. essentially. Every time they talk, Amuro usually just tells Kamille like, yo, be careful of this, be careful of that, because this trauma behind this trauma that's coming to you. You gotta fight that.
And honestly, having both of the characters set the way that they are is what makes Kamille easier to appreciate, man. Kamille is the evolved version of, if you grew up through the bullshit that Amuro and Char caused on the world, what are you gonna go through? And that's where he contrasts with these characters. But just like you both brought up earlier, right? Kamille is lost in the world because he's born into a world that is already done over by the 1 Year War. Yeah. So Kamille looks for relationships for family within Char and within a machine. And while they can both mentor him, they can't save him emotionally.
They are just as broken.
They're just as deep in it as he is.
Yeah.
That's why I really love Zeta Gundam. There's a show that's not about like the battles. It's not about the different parts of the war. These are moments that happen in the background. These are just the setting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the war is really just once again, like you said, it's the background to another story.
Yeah.
And like you said, like Kamille is also, in a way, he's like Char having to face the bullshit that they caused. Like, he's legit the mirror of everything. And then you see it, and then you see how he acts, and you see his anger, and you see his frustration, and you see his, like, it, first it starts off with the Titans, and it kind of just go, with his parents, and it kind of just turns into this overall frustration of just how the world operates.
Yeah.
So he's just like, this is all just bullshit.
A lot of Camille's growth, all of Camille's growth, in my opinion, comes from finding himself in his enemies, or the people that should be his enemies. We have his early and late connections with Rosamia. We have his early and late connections with For Murasame, right? We have his connections with, even though it's not romantic and isn't on the same level, with Reko and Sarah, right?
Oh, Reko.
And who's the other captain that she died pretty early? I don't call it Liana.
Lila.
There we go.
Lila. Oh, yeah. Boy.
Like, yeah. So, like, once again, it just ties into this thing of, like, man, Kamille was a great Newtype. He kept, like, his powers just kept leveling up, but he used them in ways too where he was like, man, I really be feeling what they be feeling, like, he's like, dang, y'all ain't wrong for feeling this way.
Of course, he's probably one of the pro-tags that flat out just says it, like, yo, they're not really wrong. Like, their side is not completely wrong. Like, he's not looking at those particular pilots, the entity who they work for. Yes, he hates, but the people, like, for the most part, he comes to an understanding and agreement with them.
It's more of a thing of, like, he hates the idea, but he doesn't hate the man. Definitely.
And this is where we see, like, Camille's growth throughout these moments. He really does learn from every battle that he's in, because he's an emotionally empathetic character.
Yep.
He sees the harm that's being done to these cyber Newtypes on the Titan side, and he sees the humanity in them, and sees where it's like, yo, you are being pushed to have to face off against me. Please don't attack me. Do everything but attack me. I don't want to have to shoot back at you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Some of the most heartbreaking scenes is where he's put in a position where he's like, yo, I really don't want to do this. I really don't. just his whole first encounter with Ford and the battle
of New Hong Kong, man, that entire arc is so reminiscent of the recent Chainsaw Man Reze arc movie.
Yep. Ball for ball.
The entire relationship between Four and Kamille, and them growing close and realizing, like, wait a second. So I'm going to have to wait. You're the pilot of the Psycho Gundam? No, it can't be you. Like, please don't.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't put me in this position, right? And it's insane how wild this is, because the Psycho Gundam is not just much like how Reze is the bomb demon, right? The bomb devil. The Psycho Gundam is a weapon of destruction. It's a giant of a Gundam. It's not just a regular size Gundam. Like, this is a mobile armor.
Yeah, that shit is a whole. Man, that shit was destroying Hong Kong. I ain't gonna lie. That shit's crazy as hell.
It's insane how the entire events unfold, because originally Four is under the impression that the Gundam Mark II is being piloted by Amuro. Come to find, once she finds out that it's not, and we realize that Four is fighting in order to regain her memories, because as a cyber Newtype, she's been manipulated. And let's just be real, the Titans were never going to do that.
The memories, getting back memories to this day, that shit's a bunch of BS. You ain't getting them shits back. Them shits is gone. Them joints were they were literally editing their memory day by day. Poor Rosina, she got it bad, but before, you was never getting them joints back.
Man, we gotta talk about, though, like, for someone to be the big bad for Kamille, could you choose a better villain?
You know what? I was literally saying all of this connection that Four has with these women, and how he sees them as people, and how he sees them not as just enemies on the battlefield, but as people that he would rather not see hurt, and to have to see them all die. You have the opposite of him with Paptimus Chirako in the Titans, who only uses other cyber new type women as tools, as pawns. Absolutely the greatest character to have opposite of Kamille Bidan. Let's talk about it.
Man, that boy just Char and purple hair. That ass.
Like, it's the like the sociopath, like, like attitude, it's so like American Psycho type feeling of just like, this nigga does not have a soul, bro. Like there's no life behind those eyes. Like, his whole behavior is just like, I don't care. Like, what you gonna do? Like, are you gonna get mad? You gonna cry about it?
Yeah, that boy is a womanizer. He is the reason why he get a bad name, man. He is everything that you hate in a person, and the fact that he has such an amazing strength with his new type powers and his charisma, it's very scary. I don't know how the Federation got their hands on this guy, but
that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, if Old Suit Gundam, this man would have easily been a part of Zeon. Easily,
he would have smoked. He could have probably, absolutely. The shit he was doing in this particular battle with Kamille, man, listen, all that 1 year war shit, that shit would have been done in like 2 months. Man, like, bro, you see how this man is maneuvering?
Yeah.
He has his own little group in a group. This is the Titans are a military organization. How the hell did this man got such a whole stronghold where he got a whole subsection of soldiers, particularly just all women, bro? All women. got them working real hard,
It's
and they
real
really,
wicked.
they really down for it.
Yes.
Like they really slide for it.
And that's the thing, because Scirocco is literally the opposite of Kamille, in a sense that Kamille was able to be susceptible to the love he felt for 4. We saw in parts later in the series where, you know, when Razamia is in the Psycho Gundam Mark II, and he's like, 4? Even though he saw 4 get killed by Jeremy Mesa, right? He's like, oh my God, I feel 4. He's mentally enraptured by 4. Like, you can't get 4 out of his head ever.
Never.
Captain Scirocco is the same way with his army of women, where once the idea of him is in their head, that's it. We see that with Ensign Reccolo, who winds up flip-flopping more than a Big Show.
Man, dog, listen. For a character that you grow to hate for a little bit, her ending, you're like,
yeah,
damn.
I can't help but feel sorry for Reccolo.
You feel bad.
Bro, I was like, over here, it's damn near tearing up. Like, sheesh. But no, that battle between her and Emma was
that was fire. It was long overdue.
Emma Sheen, low key, one of my favorite pilots too, man. She was raw in the Gundam Mark II.
She was raw. Yeah, she was doing her thing.
Man, I mean, the Gundam battles here in general were really good because they did a great way of involving multiple mobile suits at once.
Yeah.
But making each battle feel pretty like each battle felt like it held some weight. They knew when to kind of even cut things off, where it's like, okay, this battle doesn't need to go on too long, or do this, or like sometimes they'll go away where it's like you really don't have a clear winner. You're able to kind of let that marinate for a bit. Emma was a great on the field companion for Kamille. Because Kamille actually was so naturally talented as a pilot. You see it from episode 1. As soon as he steps into the thing, they're just like, holy shit, he can use his mobile suit. Like, he can use a Gundam without anything. And obviously he was skilled as an engineer and all these things, but being skilled in the suit and being skilled in battle are two different things. Where you had Emma there that was like coaching him sometimes in the middle of battle. I'll be like, what are you doing?
Man, they made sure every early victory he had, all of them were hollow. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, you did get some kills, but like, nothing ain't shit. Ain't nothing new. Just regular. That's an average day in the office.
So Emma was just. Once again, Camille's the way that they let others help build Kamille up in little ways. Once again, from Char and him learning how to use his Newtype, Emma just like him tactical wise, the relationships that he built. For and like him really like emotionally kind of leveling out in a way.
Yeah.
With 4, where you're like, okay, like he's not acting like a kid about it anymore. It was just like they used a lot of the characters to help build him up, but then it's just like when he finally his story is so tragic because it's just like when you finally see him at his peak, this boy gets brain fried, and you're just like, fuck.
Exactly.
You're like, God damn it, bro.
He goes through a gauntlet at the end. You know what I mean? He goes immediately off to fighting against Haman Karn in the Kublai, and the entire Newtype connection that happens between them was huge in that fight. Especially if you consider the things that have happened to Haman and why she pushed Kamille back in that scene, right? It's really impressive that Kamille was even able to show her any sort of like level of humanity from his point of view. But it's through those connections that he had. You can tell he almost wanted to sort of have that same like, can you just not see it my way with Haman? But she's beyond that shit, right?
Yeah, she's gone through a whole bunch of shit. And another person that we also complained about, again, Char, is the reason for that. So
he completely is the whole part of that problem, right? I was happy to see that my boy Kamille was able to get a little bit of vengeance against Jared Mason, man who'd killed his mother, man who'd been responsible for the death of Murasame, but it just was terrible that it was right with, you know, the sinking of their ship, man. Like, it's just like, damn it. Of all, like, it was right in that point in the final battle where it's like characters start going left and right.
Yeah, man. And those, like, the way how the deaths just happen, it's like, yo, it's not just because the characters are dying. These are supposed to be Camille's support system. Like, every support structure that he has, they're getting ripped apart. Like, legitimately. The Emma, before I talk about Emma, the Rekko and shit, it hits him hard. And to the point where he punched the shit out of Char. Like, bro, he understood exactly as a child. Like, yo, all she wanted was just your acceptance as a romantic figure, something, just anything. And then after that, we got Rosamia. She's fucked up in the head. They play with her memory every other damn day. And he has to let her go. And
her thinking that, you know, he's her older brother at one point.
That's some real sick shit.
Really twisted.
Well, Titans really deadass made a fake photo and put Kamille in that joint.
The MK Ultra that girl, man. Like, it's nasty.
They really did do it dirty, man. Like, and that's from the point that when I realized, like, I always thought that inevitably, my first time watching, maybe 4 might get her memories back. Negative, bro. They were never gonna. Bro, they play every damn day in Rosamia's head. She was never getting that junk back. But yeah, man, like, this the emotional attachment that every person that he meets, he comes across. The last couple of episodes, bro, it's just bit by bit by bit, taken away. The Emma shit really does him done bad. Like, at the end of the day, Emma didn't want to be a mother figure to Kamille, but you can't fight the feeling of, like, how somebody perceives you.
Yes.
That was Mom Dukes. That was sister and Mom Dukes at the same time.
Caring for him was enough to fill that role. Yeah,
man. And a lot of time he's just like he's a hollow ghost, bro. He's just a shallow, broken man. But we're resolved to end this. So by metric standards, like, out of all the Newtypes, like, yeah, Kamille got it, bro. I've never seen the way how a Newtype got such a strong power to do somebody in like how he did Shirako.
And that's exactly it.
Hey, man, he straight rammed the fucking he rammed the chest, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
She went right into the
can't lie.
It was like, yeah, this boy did it.
Smashed right through the O, man. Like, and that's the nuts thing is that, like, you know, he's on full tilt at this point because he is just after having done his best to try to stop Yazan, who barely escaped from a fucking escape pod. Dirty ass Yazan in that Hammurabi, man. What a bastard, bro.
Yo, he was doing. Man,
he was a great pilot too. I ain't gonna lie.
He was moving like King Von and John. He was just murking folks, bro.
No, that's real.
Like, he was doing the AUG bad. He was doing his own people bad. So yeah, he's a dirty bum. But nah, Kamille was moving different. Had he not escaped, his arm would have been cooked.
And my thing is that with Kamille going right up straight to Shirako, having to say, like, look, I have to take you out. Kamille and Shirako engaged in this warfare of their minds. Shirako was still strong enough to, in his like last moments, leave Kamille in a psychotic state.
Yeah.
That was like LJ mentioned, like, that's the real terrible part to all of this, is that Kamille goes through all of these emotionally trying events just to be left mentally crippled. Like, it's terrible. And honestly, it kind of even is reminiscent of, you know, the young people that went to war in Vietnam and came back without their minds intact.
Just
you know,
gone.
No matter what they thought or felt or how they were used as soldiers, no matter how bright they could have shown in any other aspects of their life, being used as a soldier only left them with damn near nothing.
Yeah. And like, once again, it hits so hard because you root for Kamille so much.
Yeah.
Like you're such on his side. Like there's really not a moment in this show where you're kind of like, man, like this nigga, like fuck this nigga. You know, like there's never a moment in this show where you're kind of like, okay, he's annoying me or this or that. Like you really root for him. You're really on his side. You're really like, no, I want to see this kid like win. And at the end, literally, you're just like, no. You're like, no.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens, and you like, but I think it makes the ending hit so much harder. It makes it feel so much more like emotionally, like it hits, like, because in the movie it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the movie, they have the alternate ending where it doesn't happen, and I feel that doesn't hit the same as when he loses his mind. Because, like you said, it feels more realistic. It feels more emotionally invested. It feels more like I don't know, like you just feel it. You just feel it. You're just like, oh, like he got the win, he got it, but like at the end, you're asking yourself, like, but at what cost?
Because that is what Gundam is about. Is that at what cost question?
Yeah, no glory, no nothing. Like, yeah, you finally took out a big threat, but were you smiling up there? I mean, everybody was gone, man. Was Char in the background when that fight finally finished? No, he wasn't. Was there a white base filled with members to celebrate? No, there wasn't, bro. That shit was tough. Like, Kamille was probably the most understanding Newtype and most understanding character in the UC century. And the fact that by the end of the series is like, yo, he understood. Like, he felt like it was like a Zen-like feeling at some point. Like, all that psychic warfare that was going on with Shiroko, I was like, you know what? Maybe this man truly gets it. Like, he probably might have stopped every single issue had it not been Newtype, honestly speaking. Because when they were in that little theater with Quattro and Haman, like, he said something very important. For the most part, he speaks about the common issue, what goes on after this particular battle. Like, the issue that Char, like, literally 10 years later, you know, tries to...
He's responsible for,
Yeah. Like, he realizes what the issue is. He can see both sides, and he sees who to be taken out. But for the most part, like, man, this world was too rough for my boy. Like, he was too empathetic for the most part. And he got the short end of the stick, man. Short end, completely.
This is something where I will always appreciate Kamille's character, but I'm gonna always feel like, damn, I for once, even when we're given a happy ending, I don't prefer it. I don't prefer it because it just doesn't help deliver the point.
Yeah, they don't even feel like,
Does he deserve a happy ending? Sure, this character for sure. But by giving him one, it's just these events happened. The end.
Yeah, unfortunately,
he still lost a lot of people. Yeah, was he able to live happily ever after with Fa? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
But
it took a while, bro.
Exactly.
It took a minute, bro.
And let's not even talk about the implications that does. I'm like, okay, well then Double Zeta is just a breeze then, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
no, no, negative.
So, I definitely would prefer that folks watch Zeta Gundam over the new translation trilogy. I think most people will tell you the same thing. But I mean, hey, you might want to enjoy that new animation after you've given the show a spin. So it's up to you.
Don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, at the very least, just don't have that be your first way to watch it.
Yeah, don't do it.
I do want to thank y'all again for putting in double time this week as we covered both Garou Ran and Kamille Bidan, two of the coolest kids in the whole Gundam franchise.
For a fact.
Next week, we're going to shift right back out of the Universal Century timeline, and we're going straight into Anno Domini, where the world's divided by borders and ideology, much like ours today, but instead they've got Gundams.
I am Gundam.
I am Gundam, man.
He is Gundam.
I am Gundam.
We're talking about.
Hey, I can't lie. Hey, my nigga Setsu don't be stuck.
Setsu, boy, man.
These guys. Guy, man.
Oh, I can't wait for next week because that boy be flexing crazy.
Yeah, he's different.
That's Hito's son right there, man.
Oh yeah, easily, easily.
I'm really excited. 00 was the show that after I stayed away from Gundam, I don't want to say I stayed away on purpose. It was just, you grow up and you have other interests, right? And Seed Destiny and Seed's art just kind of had me like, I'll watch that when I'm 37, I guess, right? So I never really got into those, but 00 was one that brought me back to the Gundam hype, the Gundam love. I love the 00 Gundam. I love the Zero Gundam from the show. I love a lot of parts of 00 and its characters, but specifically we will be talking about the Gundam himself, sets in the FSA next week. So make sure y'all tune back in. As always, though, subs lie, dubs lie. We don't, never have, and never will.
Yeah, baby.
We out of here, man. Catch y'all next week.
Holla at your boys.